Brochikas. This is gonna be my part one of showing you guys how I decorated my house for the Halloween spooky season. Before we get started, I want to say a huge thank you to Alni, because Alni is the company that provided me with my outside Halloween lights, which I will show right here. I chose the purple for this year, and I chose their solar powered lights. I think it's amazing that they offer solar panel string lights, you guys, because as you know, if you watch my channel, I have a very old house, which means we have no exterior plugs. They do offer regular string lights. They also have these solar panel ones. So of course I grabbed those up. I got 2 packs of the purple. They work phenomenally. All you do is press the on button. It will catch the sun all day long, and then it will automatically turn on once it starts to get dark. I'll have it down in the description box below for you guys. I'll have the links there. I'll have a discount code and all that good stuff, but there is several modes to it. So you can just have it regular. It can be blinking, flashing. It can go to like a different little beat, or it can like slowly go in and slowly go out. There's a bunch of different modes to the lights. It's a very thin LED light, so it's like little lights. It's not those typical Christmas light bulbs, the ones that I got anyways. And I love it. They're very petite and they look like they're not going to break easily. Another thing is they are weatherproof, so they're gonna be fine outside. I've already had a heavy downpour where I live and they survive and they work great. It comes with a stake to put into the ground and they were super easy to install. And I just love that, number one, I'm not using my electricity, and number two, we're celebrating spooky season, regardless of the fact that I don't have exterior plugs. So if you need to get yourself a set of lights, I'll have that link down below for you if you're interested. And let's go ahead and get on with the tour. All right, we are starting in the dining room. This is the first place that I decorated, and this is my favorite part of the house, I think. So of course we have our chimney. It already looks kind of spooky and old and like a witch's lair. So that's kind of what I turned it into. So this house, if you are new to my channel, my house is 228 years old. It was built circa 1794. So here is the brick around it. I love the brick. I've got a little pizza oven there. I've never used it, but this area for wood. And I just love this little fireplace. I don't even know what you call that. This little like metal decoration that came with the house, and it's awesome and it looks very vintage and old, which of course gives a creepy vibe. So on here is the mantle, and I've always wanted a mantle above a chimney a fireplace, because it can be made very spooky very easily. So what I did was I took a creepy cloth, which I got from Dollar Tree, and I just put it on the mantle. And on top over here, I've got one of these skeleton birds that I bought from Dollar Tree a while ago. I've got this little skull that's like an iridescent black that is also from Dollar Tree. This is from 2 years ago when I had a haunted house in my garage for Halloween, and I DIY'd a lot of stuff. So this was actually, I think, a Texas Crown whiskey bottle. And I DIY'd it, I painted it black, and then I put some hot glue that said dead man's toe, like a witch's ingredient. And then I put some gray paint over it and then painted the top gray. It's a glass bottle, and I just love the look that it has. Then we have this little candle here, which came from Dollar Tree last year or 2 years ago. I can't remember, but it smells so good. It's a soy blend scented candle, and the scent is driftwood and sage. And then this is a new addition right here, my little creepy glittery tree, which I got from Target in Bullseye's Playground, and that was $5. I love the look that it gives. This over here I thrifted in Texas, and I think I probably paid like $2 for it, but it's one of those old-fashioned little candle holders, candlestick holders with a little handle here. I don't have a candlestick. I should probably get a black one or something, but that's what it looks like for now. I still think it looks great. And then over here, I've got a little pedestal that I got from Dollar Tree a couple years ago, and another one of those candles, and that is in the scent Rosewater. This is something else that I also DIY'd for that haunted house that I had a couple years ago. I printed this out just from Google, and then I had an old wine bottle that I put some purple food coloring in, and I just glued this little label onto it, and I love the way it looks. We've got another one of those black iridescent skulls from Dollar Tree, and then this little gravestone was $1 from Target a few years back. Right on the end here, we have the little skeleton wrap that also comes from Dollar Tree. Now, if you look over to the right, I've got this little wall hanging from Dollar Tree I got this year, and it says pick your poison, and it's got all the little poisons there, and I think it's really adorable. And then if we go over to the right, I've got this coffin welcome sign. It goes just about up to my waist, and I actually got this from Five Below 2 years ago. You guys know I said something in a Halloween haul where I do not like to buy things that say welcome. That is because I don't like to welcome any spirits into my house. They are not welcome. This is my house. So what I did, because I've had this for a while, and I just loved that it was a coffin and it was so affordable, and I loved the purple glitter, I could not pass it up. So what I did, you guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but I actually in Sharpie wrote not welcome because I am superstitious. And up here, I have all these built-in shelves, which is why I absolutely love this old house. And I think he was a gift, so I really don't know where I got him from, but he sits on the shelf and he's really cute. This is another DIY piece. This lantern part actually came from Dollar Tree, and the little skull part came in a bag of little skull heads from Dollar Tree as well. I believe I clipped these little fake branches off of some Dollar Tree floral, and I just glued it on top of this to give it a cool, creepy lantern look. And then over here, I don't mind my screws. I can't lose those. They're for the door. This I just got recently at Dollar Tree, and it's a little matte ceramic orange skull tea light holder. And then I have these books here that all come from Dollar Tree. So this one says Poison, and it is green. This one is Witch's Spell Book, and it kind of is giving the Hocus Pocus vibes. And then this one says Love Potion, and I just love it because these are basically bookshelves, and so to have some books on there that look a little bit creepy and old, I think it gives it a cool touch. I will be showing you guys what everything looks like in the dark because I do have a lot of tea lights, so I will light everything up and I'll show you guys what they look like in the dark, of course. Up here, I took another one of those creepy cloths from Dollar Tree and I spread it across my windows and this middle shelf right here just to give it another old look, almost like cobwebs or something. And then up here in this middle shelf, I have two pedestals that are the same. They are both from Dollar Tree. And of course, these little glass jack-o'-lanterns, which are also from Dollar Tree, and I put them on top of the pedestals, and I think it looks really cute, and they've got some orange tea lights in them. Next, of course, we have my black cat, and she is so cute. I love her so much, and she's wearing a little cape with a rhinestone, and of course, she has a witch hat and a little cauldron next to her, and she is from Marshall's, and I got her a couple years ago as well, and she was $14.99. Then down here we have a family photo, and so I put this little black skull candle with a crown on it because we are the kings, and I got that from either Marshall's or TJ Maxx. I really can't remember. I think actually both of them carried it. And then I also got this from Dollar Tree this year, and it's just a little glass potion bottle that says Witch's Brew on it. Over to the left, we have the last shelf in this room, and I've got this white pumpkin that has like a sparkly little black stem, and this is actually from Target a couple years ago. I think it was $5. It feels like styrofoam. It is not ceramic or heavy. This little globe guy, he's got glitter in him, and he is from Dollar Tree. There's a little bat on the front, and he's on a pedestal. On the middle shelf, I have this skull guy, which I'm sure you recognize because I just showed you an orange one. This is a black one with gold spiders from a previous year with a black little tea light in it. And then down here, I have a second one of those orange skulls. And of course, we have some more books. It looks like my kids were playing with them. But this one is from Dollar Tree. And it says Halloween Haunts. This one is from Home Goods. It was $10 and it says Witch's Tales. And this one was also from Home Goods and it says Potions, and it's got a witch riding a broom. And I've got those books right there. Over on the wall on the left, I've got these paper bats, and they came with a pack of 12 in the Target Bullseye section for $1. And so I just put them like they were flying upwards, and it's a nice, easy, cheap way to make your house feel really spooky. And right next to it, I have a wall hanging from none other but Dollar Tree, of course, and I got that this year. On the window, I've got these little skeleton guys on this garland, which came from Dollar Tree in a previous year. And then over here, I have some more Dollar Tree hangings because it's just one of the most affordable ways to decorate your house. So this one is supposed to look like a mirror, hey guys, and it's got a skull and some filigree around it. And I wish I could find a real mirror with all of this around it. I absolutely love it. It's stunning. And then I have this wall hanging right here. And to the left of that, I've got this fake ficus tree that I always have in the dining room. So what I did was I took this witch hat that I had from Dollar Tree and I put it on top of the tree because why not? And it's hard to see, but I do have two bats hanging in here. But it is really, really hard to see. And then I have my little witch here, and it says, "If the broom fits, fly it," which I love that sign, and that came from Target. And so did this little witch broom. I think it's so, so cute, and I always put those next to each other. Now, here in the center of the room, I've got this chandelier here. Can you call it a chandelier? Is it a chandelier? This light fixture above my dining room table, and I hung some of the bats from Dollar Tree up here. They might be from Dollar Tree, they might be from somewhere else, I can't remember, but I hung 3 of them at different heights, and I think that looks really cool above the table. And I have my little Dollar Tree vase, and it's purple, and I think I've had these florals for years already. I think I lost an eyeball somewhere, but there's like spooky trees, spiders, purple, black, and eyeballs, and I always put that as a centerpiece to my dining room, and I love the purple and the black. Next thing I'm going to show you is my kitchen. Now, just a forewarning, you guys, my house is lived in. We did try to clean up as best as possible for the video, but I do have a family of 4, so please forgive me if there's certain things that look messy. Over here is my coffee pot. I haven't really done anything there, but over here by the fruit bowl, this is actually from Dollar Tree. I don't know if they have them this year, but it's got little spiders there, and it is a spider web. And so for the season, I'm using that as my fruit bowl. I got this little ghosty guy that lights up this year, and he is from Marshall's. He was $6.99. And I have this big stack of pumpkins, which I got from Walmart in a previous year as well. And this year, I was able to snatch this gorgeous glass pumpkin candy dish from the Target Bullseye's Playground section. And I have some Halloween candy in there. There's some chocolate eyeballs in there. And that is such a beautiful piece for $5. If you can grab it, grab it. I'm literally obsessed. In the kitchen, it's kind of like more cutesy. So the dining room was like my witch's lair, spooky area, and it gets a little bit more cutesy in here with my cutesy little ghost, the pumpkins, and then I've got this little wall hanging from Dollar Tree that says Autumn Blessings. And over here I've got another ghosty, and he flashes different colors, and he comes from Dollar Tree. I got him this year. And on the windowsill I've got a white pumpkin with a little gold stem. That is from Dollar Tree as well, and so are these two pumpkins. This one has the K for the Kings, and then a short white pumpkin. Okay, so that's my windowsill, and above it I have some fall leaves, which I got from Dollar Tree. And then over here I've got another ghosty guy, which I also got from Marshall's, and he was $6.99, and he lights up. The name of love before you break my heart. Okay, so that's the kitchen, and now we're gonna turn and go into the family room. And in the family room to the left, I've got this cute little wreath that my friend made me actually, and she got all the stuff from Dollar Tree, and it lights up and I love it. It's so pretty, and I actually think I'm gonna switch that to the front door because it's gonna match the lights that I have out there, but I love it. She put little skulls everywhere, and there's bows and bats. And then over here to the left, I've got two matching tinsel jack-o'-lanterns because I wanted the family room to be cutesy and friendly Halloween. And this house came with the nails already in the home. Like, you know how previous owners usually take out all the nails from the walls? Well, they didn't here, and I actually like that because it makes my life easier. So they had their little, you know, wall hangings there. And so do I. Usually during the year, I have some like farmhouse decor there. So I just switched it out for these jack-o'-lanterns, and I think it brings a nice bright orange to the living room. Then I have this little credenza, and on top of it, I've got some family photos from this past family vacation that we just came back from. And I've got some more Dollar Tree pumpkins. Then these guys are actually squash. This is real squash that my neighbor gave me, and I don't know what to do with it, and I didn't really want to eat it because I've never heard of it before, so I figured it would be perfect fall decor to keep on the credenza. And then over here, I've got another one of those fake books, and it's got like a Ouija board design on it. This came from Marshall's, and it was only $4.99. And then that's a new Dollar Tree pumpkin with the skeleton hands on it. And if we keep going left, I've got these little stickers, the window clings. I always let my kids do these every single year, and that's how they love to help contribute to the decorating. We have to put them up high because my cat just tries to jump and get the stickers, and she will stop at nothing to get the stickers, so that's why we have them up so high. But we got some cute little kid-friendly Halloween stickers. And then over here is my TV, and I just recently bought this piece right here that came from Big Lots, and it's just a little wood sign that says boo with black and orange. And over here on the wall, I have a wall hanging from Dollar Tree, of course, and it is 3 jack-o'-lanterns with a cute little black cat on top. And I just loved how huge this wall hanging was. There was already a nail there, and it was like a narrow space, so it was perfect. I had an extra Dollar Tree pumpkin. I don't know if you can see it, but she's sitting right there. I'd love to get a bunch more pumpkins to put on this shelf here. That's why I think I'm gonna have a part 2 to this video. All right, I'm just gonna zoom out for you guys, and now we are at the couch. All right, so we've got this pillow, and it is the lumbar style pillow. I got this at Ross when I lived in Texas, and I love that it says Salem on there. It's got a black cat and some jack-o'-lanterns and a tombstone, and it's supposed to look like a postcard from Salem. Over here, I have this pillow cover that I think I got from Amazon. I believe so. It kind of feels like a burlap sack texture, but it's just a cover, and then you just put it over the pillows that you already have. So it's obviously just a jack-o'-lantern. And then I have this tiny little pillow that I got so many years ago at Target, and I think it was like $3 or $5. And the last thing on the couch is gonna be this really cute plush jack-o'-lantern, kind of like Day of the Dead sugar skull blanket, and I got that at Ross as well. All right, so that is the couch, and then right above the couch, I have this cute family sign that my dad got me when we moved to Texas. I have this Dollar Tree garland above it with the ghost, the jack-o'-lantern, and the bats, and I just got that this year from Dollar Tree, and I think it's so cute, and it brings everything together in the house. And then over here by the coat closet, I have another pack of those paper bats because they just give such a good vibe, and they're so cheap and so easy, and they look so cool, especially because you bend the wings upwards and then they have like a shadow on the wall. All right, so for the last part that I'm going to show you guys is next to my dining room, and it's my front little entryway area. All I have is this little skeleton guy from Dollar Tree, and as I've shown you, he does light up and he makes sounds and he detects motion. And then on the front door, I have this wall hanging from Dollar Tree. It says Happy Halloween with a haunted house and little bats. And then down here, I've got the Dollar Tree 'Tis the Season to Be Spooky haunted house with bats little doormat that I got from Dollar Tree. All right, you guys, that's all I have for you today. I probably will be adding more here and there. So if you do want a part 2 of my home decorations for spooky season, definitely give this a thumbs up and let me know down below in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're not subscribed yet, then please subscribe. I have more spooky content coming, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.